All right, business math, back again with the answers here for thinking back 310. You are on page 336 to 337. All right. So you should have already done these yesterday, and we are going over them fairly quickly because this should just be checking. Please reach out. As always, if you didn't understand some of these, this is not the time to let it slide. You need to take the responsibility to ask questions on your own, and I know that's a lot of responsibility, but you guys are old enough to be able to do that. Okay, so this first section is a percentage of something, or 20 is a percentage of some amount. Remember we wrote down those three different formulas. Are you looking for the percent? Are you looking for the percentage? Are you looking for the total amount? Which one are you looking for? It changes completely how you answer these questions, so please check back in your notes on that. Okay, to have a 7 3/8%, I'm not going to go over all of these this much in depth, don't worry. I would convert this into a decimal first. So I know that 1/8 is 0.125, so this is probably 0.375%, and then I want it to be a decimal, so I'm going to move it over 2 places and get rid of the percent sign. And then you can multiply it by 420, okay? Or you can multiply by 420 and then divide by 100. Okay, so the answer, all of that, the answer for number 1 should be 30. Now, I'm visual, so I'm wanting to keep this up here for any of you who might also be as well. 0.98. There's no unit on any of these, so you don't need any here unless it's, of course, a percentage. 20 is 10% of what amount? It's 10% of 200. 11 is 33% of what amount? Well, of 33.33. Number 4, 25 is what percentage of 40? If it asks what percentage, then you'll need a percent sign. So don't leave it as a decimal. Multiply by 100 and add the percent sign. 62.5%. Number 5, you should have 512% of 84 is 430.08. Which makes sense. If it's 500% of something, it's going to be a lot larger, almost 5 times as big, a little bit more. And number 6, 70 is what percent of 280? Well, you have a percent. Well, it's 25%. Number 7, the percent of the first number is of the second number. Okay, we've done a lot of these. I'm not going to go over how to do these right now. If you need help, please check in and ask. 83% for number 7. Number 8 is 121%. Number 9 is 92%. Okay, and if you're still not understanding them, then that is not a problem. We just need to check in on it. So I'm hoping I don't make that sound like a bad thing. I'm just not going to take time in the video. Please, no shame in that. Just reach out and we'll go over it a different way. 3rd time's a charm, right? Okay, number 10, you should get 25.2. Don't forget to cross multiply here. So 3/5 is equal to x over 42. Well, multiply these two, set it equal to x times 5, or you can just say 42 times 3 and divide it by 5. All right, number 11, I would convert those fractions into decimals. Remember, you would, now this isn't going to come out evenly, 3/7, you would put 3 into your calculator, divide it by 7, and you'll get some sort of a decimal that will be repeating. Then you could cross multiply with your decimals, but you should get 6/10 for number 11. If you are doing it in decimal form, you might have something that's just close to it and it's been rounded. Number 12 should be 38. Number 13 is 34/37. What about that? I'm sorry, 57. That doesn't make sense, does it? 57ths. Okay, that can't be simplified at all. Don't forget to keep change flip, all right? Number 14, you should have 126 3/20. There is nothing else other than going all the way up to 20 for your common denominator. Number 15 is 2 13/16. Number 16, when you multiply these through, especially if you used a calculator, this shouldn't take you too long. Try this one on your own as well. This should be a 0. 0.1858014. Number 17, you should get 52.9. And number 18, you should get 273.9412. Okay, those last three you should have tried without a calculator. Alrighty, word problems. There's just two of these, and we're almost there. Congratulations. Number 19. Don Burkett bought 12 shares of stock at $29.50 per share, and the broker charged a fee of $5 per share. So what is the total cost to Mr. Burkett? Alright, so each share is $29.50. So we're just going to take 12 shares times $29.50. You should get $354. But we're not done yet because he has to pay a fee, and it's $5 per share. So we have to add that $5 times the 12 different shares, or adding 60. You should have gotten 414. I guess those are dollars though, right? Dollar sign. All right, number 20. Same guy. He sold those 12 shares for 30 1/4. So the first thing you have to decide, did he sell it for more than he bought it for? Well, yeah, it was 29.50, and now it's 30 1/4, but that's really not much bigger. So unless he doesn't have hardly any fee, he's probably gonna take a loss on this, but just a projection. Okay, so we have to figure out how much money he's gonna earn by selling these shares, and then we'll add on his stock fee here to sell it. All right, so we're going to take the 12 times 30.25. Remember, that's 1/4 as a decimal. And you get 363 for every share. That's a little bit bigger than the 547, but we haven't paid a fee yet. So it's 475 times every stock, which gives me, times the 12 stocks, is $57. So if I add, this is 57, if I add those together, it's going to cost him, sorry, not add those together, you would have to subtract this. Sorry about that. Where's my eraser? Okay, so let's go back and kind of talk about where this comes from. I was just going a little too fast here. So he is going to, he purchased stocks. He spent this much when he bought them. Now he's going to sell them for this much each. That's great. He's earning this much money, but he's paying $57 to the stockbroker. So yes, he earned $363, but he paid $57 in order to earn this much. So we're going to subtract those and get $306. Okay, now $306 is how much he's going to then actually earn. Okay, so here he sold, bought this stock for $414, and then when he sold them, after he paid to sell them, right? He paid to sell them. He's only going to earn back $306. So is that a loss? Yeah, that's kind of what we projected. He did lose. Now we're going to have to subtract this 306. See if I can, we can make some more space here. All right. 414 minus $306. He's going to be out 108 as a loss. Okay, and I think that is it. So tomorrow is just a catch-up day. On Monday, we're going to take a look at real return on an investment. We're not going to do a whole lot with this. We're just going to kind of go through exercise A and B, do a little bit of an assessment, and then you are on Easter break. Won't be much of a break, so to speak, I'm guessing, with limited travel, but I hope you enjoy having a break from schoolwork and are enjoying time with your families and investing well in those relationships. So I'm so thankful for that time. Pray you have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching.